Hey guys, it's Dr. Nate here, and I want to talk to you today about something that I think is really important, and that is why you need to replace those missing teeth. So we get this all the time. We get somebody coming in and they have a toothache and there's so much pain and they say just yank the thing and I don't care, I don't want to spend any money, I don't want to replace it. And I try my best to educate them, and we all try our best to educate them on why that is such a terrible decision. But in this video, I'm gonna go through the main reasons you want to keep those teeth, what your options are, and how you can prevent that from even happening. All right, what happens when you need a tooth to be extracted and you don't want to do anything else? What happens? Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Yes, it is a big deal, and this is what happens. So you get a tooth, you have a tooth right here that gets taken out, right? Boom, that's not the end of the world, it's not a good thing, but you get taken out. That's it, nothing really happens, okay? And then you wait, and then the two teeth on the adjacent side start to fill in this area. The teeth just don't stay there. Teeth never stay there. Even after you get braces, you need to have retainers on for life because teeth are always shifting, they're always moving. So you have a tooth here and a tooth here, and they start moving into that spot. And then guess what? These start to tilt, this starts to tilt. And what do you think? Do you think that's a good bite? If your teeth are meant to bite like this, and all of a sudden one tooth is tilting backwards and you're gonna be biting on the top and the side of it, do you think that's gonna be good? It's like, when you're maybe hammering a nail, you're hammering on the top portion of it, that's really cool, but you start hammering on the side, what happens? The tooth or the nail bends and cracks and breaks and deforms, and that is not good. And that's the same thing that happens to your tooth. Your teeth are not meant to bite kind of like this, on the side. They're meant to bite straight up and down. So if you have the two adjacent teeth and they're starting to come in together, and the top teeth are smashing on it, they eventually are going to break them. And that's just terrible. What also happens is as these teeth are coming down, this top tooth often, because it has nothing to bite on, it will come down too. So you have the two adjacent teeth coming down like this, you have the top tooth coming down like this, everything's all sorts of messed up. So what you could have done is you could have replaced it or done some things initially to prevent all this from happening, but instead of spending those couple bucks right then, you're gonna spend probably quadruple or more on trying to fix the problem. But wait, so how can we prevent this from happening in the first place? And I'm gonna tell you, you need to come up to your checkups, which is roughly every 6 months, and that's gonna help keep those teeth clean, keep your gums clean, keep everything nice and healthy so you don't run into these problems. But even if you do, there is still some issues that can arise that you cannot really prevent. Say you're biting on something, you're biting slightly the wrong way, you're gonna fracture that tooth potentially, which happens. That happened to my dad a while ago, and that just happens. But what really most of the time how you get these issues happening is you've neglected your oral health for just a little bit of time, and you have this small itty bitty cavity that has grown and grown and grown, and it grew into a big cavity, and instead of just being able to fill it with a filling or maybe it's a crown, it's gotten so big, it decayed so much of the tooth that you cannot save that tooth anymore. So if you would have just come to your regular visits, you might have been able to fill that small cavity, boom, you would have been good. But because you may have not come to all your visits, you may have allowed your oral health to go to the wayside just a little bit, that small cavity now has turned into something big, and it is no longer salvageable. You have to take it out. Another thing that happens sometimes is if you don't get your regular cleanings, you don't get your deep cleanings if you need it, that bone level that used to hold these teeth nice and strong now is so low that the tooth is wiggly, so you can't save it because the tooth has no structure, has no bone support underneath it. So what are the two things you need to do to make sure you don't have to be in this situation in the first place? Come to your visits, get those cleanings, keep your oral health really good, brush, floss, make your gums really nice and healthy. The second thing is if you do develop some cavities, try to get them filled as soon as you possibly can. The further along you let those cavities go, the further they're gonna develop and the bigger they're gonna get. There's people who have these itty bitty cavities and then they come back 6 months later and those itty bitty cavities have turned into these giant root canals. That happens. These small things turn into these big issues. So if you can, try to prevent that from happening before it starts. All right, so you came to the office, you maybe neglected your oral health for just a little bit, and now you need to get that tooth taken out. So what are you gonna do? What are your options to fill it? So you basically mainly have 2, maybe 3 options. Option number one, which probably most of the time is gonna be your best option, is a dental implant. And what that is you take out that tooth and either the same day or a few months later, you put an implant in there, then you put an abutment, and then you put the full fake tooth on there. So within 6 to 8 months-ish or so from the time of the extraction, you have a brand new tooth in there. The good thing with that is you do not need to touch the adjacent teeth. So you put the implant in and you have these other 2 teeth right here. You're not messing with it. You're not touching it. You're not doing anything. So that's good. If the other teeth are good, that'd be your best option. Option number 2 is something called a dental bridge. And the dental bridge is when you actually prepare the 2 adjacent teeth and use those as kind of anchors for that missing tooth there. The issue with that is if these 2 teeth are really nice and healthy, you have to cut them down pretty good to put that bridge on. So this may or may not be the best option for you. What if these 2 adjacent teeth already need crowns? Then that could be a great option for you. But those are the 2 most common. The other one, which is not quite as common, is something called the flipper or some version of that. And that's kind of like a partial denture that you can kind of take in and out. And that is a okay option if you're waiting maybe for later when your finances become a little bit better, you can afford it, you get better insurance, and then you do your bridge later. So that little flipper or partial denture or some name like that, that will keep the teeth in the right spot so that later on you can get that bridge or you can get the implant or something that's a little bit more permanent. You're gonna notice that flipper kind of comes in and out. So most people don't love it so much, but once again, a good temporary option if you are waiting for the future to get something a little bit more permanent. So I hope you guys never have to get an extraction done on the sides or the front because of giant cavities or because you got hit or because you ate something wrong. But if you do, you know your replacement options. You're ideally gonna get an implant or maybe a bridge and maybe something temporary like a flipper. Ways to prevent that: make sure you come to your dental visits, make sure you're coming all the time. You're brushing, you're flossing, you're making your oral health as good as possible because you know if you're not brushing and flossing, your bone level is gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. And then eventually those teeth are gonna come out. And if you don't brush properly, you don't come to your visits and you don't get those cavities filled as soon as possible, those itty bitty cavities are gonna turn into these big deals where you either need root canals or you need to take out your teeth. So hopefully you don't run into this situation, but if you do, come see us at Thrive Dental. We will help you out. We will make sure that we're giving you the best results possible. All right, guys, that's Dr. Nate here again, talking to you about missing teeth, what you can do if you get missing teeth, how to extract it, what are your options. And you know I'm trying to put out videos every single week, so please subscribe below. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.